everyone, and welcome to the launch event of the all-new Reply platform. We are thrilled to have you here today as we unveil a suite of powerful features designed to revolutionize the way you approach sales outreach. Join me today, me and Vlad Oleksienko, our VP of Growth.
Thanks, Olivia, and welcome everyone. Super happy to be here today. Super excited to share everything we've been working on for the past 6-9 months. Basically, at Reply, our mission is to connect businesses and prospects better and faster. So the new Reply platform empowers you to do just that with a range of innovative features that will make your inbound sales as well as outbound and cold outreach way more effective and efficient than ever before.
Absolutely. But before we dive into the specifics, let's make a moment to hear from Reply CEO and founder, Oleg Bilazor. Oleg will share his vision for the future of B2B sales and how the new Reply platform fits into that vision.
Hello and welcome to everyone joining us today from across time zones. It's an honor to have you with us as we unveil something truly groundbreaking. We are at a pivotal moment in the evolution of B2B sales. In 2024, the landscape of cold outreach and lead generation is undeniably AI-driven. Success now demands harnessing every channel, both outbound and inbound, to capture leads effectively. This understanding is at the heart of the new Reply. Our platform offers powerful sales outreach tools, best-in-class email deliverability, and unlimited inboxes and warm-ups. We've enhanced these with our savvy AI SDRs for intelligent sales automation and an AI chat for inbound lead generation. Each component is designed not just to keep pace with the market, but to set the pace, ensuring that your teams are equipped to thrive in the AI era. Cold Outreach Platform. We're enhancing the capabilities to scale your sales outreach efforts with unlimited mailboxes and warm-ups. AI SDR agents. Reply's Jason AI becomes an AI SDR agent designed for non-stop sales development. Email Deliverability Suite. At Reply, we are expanding the Deliverability Toolkit to ensure your communications reach their intended targets every time. Reply's AI Chat. We are transforming passive website interactions into active lead conversions. And finally, our Growth Hub for agencies provides professional tools to scale and grow client base faster, all from a single platform. With the new Reply, we're setting new standards for what sales and marketing tools can achieve. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Let's explore these new frontiers together and redefine what's possible in sales and marketing.
Thanks, Oleg, for the inspiring messages. Now let's dive into the details and presentation and explore these all new features included in the new Reply platform. So cold outreach has come a long way. In the early days, it relied on static playbooks with generic manual cold outreach. I actually even was a part of this cold outreach. I remember those days. Then we got to cold email automation platform, which offered some automations for bulk sends and basic personalization. The next evolution was multi-channel cold outreach, where salespeople could engage prospect across various channels like email, social media, and phone calls. Actually, today we're entering the era of AI-powered cold outreach. And with Reply's upgraded platform, now we can leverage all those possibilities to personalize emails at scale, automate repetitive tasks across multiple channels, and actually help you get more replies and book more meetings. So now let's explore how Reply platform can help you with this next-gen cold outreach. Olivia, mic back to you.
Thank you, Vlad. So our first component of the new Reply platform, the cold outreach tool, will actually the reply you all know, guys. So it received a batch of improvements with this major update. And we'll start from the last to the most exciting ones. And the first to mention here is import contacts without emails. Such a curious update, because with that you are unlocking your LinkedIn outreach. Well, as we all know, you don't need an email to launch an LinkedIn campaign. So with this specific feature, LinkedIn outreach is becoming more possible and scalable. The second update here to mention is the consent recording. Automatically record and manage consent, ensuring compliance and trust. Custom call resolutions. Customize how you classify and follow up on calls to fit your sales strategy. LinkedIn automation. It received a batch of improvements to make it more stable and reliable and to fit in with the LinkedIn requirements. Improved variables. Another exciting feature that appeared with the new Google policy, which actually helps you make your email unique to every contact that is receiving this email. It uses variables to randomize parts of the text to make sure the most of emails land in the inbox. And unified inbox, the place in reply where you have all your emails, follow-ups, and LinkedIn messages stored in one place. So you basically can handle responses from there, and you don't need to switch between the platforms. Also, and Vlad will talk more about that in a second, with our new update, which actually allows you to connect as many email accounts, mailboxes to the sequences as you want, as you'd like. All those emails also are visible in the unified inbox. Vlad, Mike, back to you.
Thanks. And now let's talk about a little bit more about AI features. So over the past 6 months, we added like some really interesting AI personalization features just right in reply. Then the first one of them is AI one-line openers. So basically you can use AI generated one-liners or PS lines as variables within your sequences and insert them in your cold emails or even follow-ups. So that way reply can automatically generate personalized like sentences for each recipient based on like their publicly available information on like social media. So that's how you can personalize emails based on their bio, their job titles, their company description, and so on. So that way you can get better emails, more personalized emails based on those AI one-line openers. The next feature is AI personalization. So here's how it works. This one will help you write personalized first step emails based on existing contact data in reply, like job title, industry, company description, your value proposition, and so on. So basically it acts as a prompt that can be implemented for every single contact in your sequence. So that way your first step will be personalized for every single contact in your sequence. So as a result, you can get more replies and more opens because of this random personalization. So you can avoid spam filters. The next update comes to our B2B data improvements. Number one is fully revamp Find the Chrome extension, which offers you the easiest and fastest way to find verified emails on social media and automate your sales outreach while keeping it like personal, because you can access and use this Chrome extension to automate your tasks within your sequences, like manual emails, phone calls, tasks, and so on, and as well as you can use it to sync data between your reply and your CRM and use it for cold calling as well. And of course, some updates to reply data. So you can use it for data enrichment. And the last one, I think the best improvement in our cold outreach platform is we are introducing reply with unlimited mailboxes. So you can enjoy unlimited mailboxes, connect as many inboxes as you want. As a result, you can increase your daily sending capacity. As a result, get more replies and more meetings. So now there is no need to rely on limits of your inboxes. And the best part of it, as an SDR myself, I've been trying my best to learn as many things about cold outreach, prospecting as possible. So what we did here, I actually created the list of probably the most interesting resources on cold outreach in one place. So just feel free to scan this code, and you can find some resources on how to build your lists, on how to improve your cold outreach deliverability, how to write really awesome and insanely good sales email templates, how to structure a sequence, including templates, best practices, tips, checklists, and so on. So feel free to steal it and just implement it today or maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We can hear you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Vlad. The part with the cold outreach platform improvements is really exciting. I hope that everyone here in this event can actually spend time and try those new things about Reply. But we move forward, and within this cold outreach platform improvements block, we want to talk more about the customer care. At Reply, we understand the importance of exceptional customer care. And Nina Novikova, our head of customer care, will share some insights about the improvements we've made to ensure you have the resources you need to succeed. Nina, mic to you.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, guys. Thank you all for being here today. It's a pleasure to see so many familiar faces and to welcome those who are new to our community. So I'm excited to share some big news with you about how we are evolving our customer care strategy in 2024. So as many of you know, our commitment to providing exceptional customer care is at the core of everything we do. And today, we're taking this commitment to the whole new level by merging our customer success, customer support, deliverability, and billing teams under one umbrella. Why are we making this change, you might wonder? Well, simply put, it's because we believe in delivering a seamless and unified experience for you. We know that when you reach out to our support, you want quick, accurate answers and solutions. By bringing these teams together, we're ensuring that no matter what your question or concern is, whether it's about using our product, troubleshooting an issue, or managing your account, you'll receive the same top-notch service and swift response time that you've come to expect from us. Our customer-facing teams are already industry leaders, recognized for their expertise, dedication, and customer-centric approach. They've consistently delivered quick first response time and maintained high overall satisfaction ratings. But we want to do even more. By integrating these teams, we are creating a more cohesive and efficient system that will make your interactions with us smoother and more effective. Let me share a little bit what this means for you. You'll benefit from a single point of contact for all your needs. Our team members will have a more comprehensive understanding of your journey with us, allowing them to provide more personalized support. This holistic approach will help us anticipate your needs and proactively offer solutions, making your experience with the Reply even more delightful. But don't just take my word for it. I have a short video featuring one of our amazing customers, the company plagiarismchecker.org, who wanted to share their experience with our teams. They've been kind enough to speak about the impact our service has had on their business and how they've benefited from our support. Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Victoria, and I handle lead generation at plagiarismcheck.org. We've been using Reply for a year and are absolutely satisfied with our results and their service. Thank you, team. Your support team is truly amazing and always available to answer any of my boring questions. They also keep us updated on any market changes, and the product releases all the necessary features for perfect outreach. We also allow our success manager, hi Hannah. She cares about our outreach rates and is always willing to improve my performance. All the best to Reply. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you, Victoria. And as you can see, our customer success is our success. These words are a testament to the dedication and hard work of our customer-facing teams, and we are truly incredibly proud of the positive impact we are making. In closing, I want to thank all of you for your continued trust and partnership. Everyone in Reply is excited about this new chapter, and we are confident that this new integrated approach will bring even greater value to your experience with us and your businesses. We are here to support you and to take care of you, and we look forward to continuing to help you achieve your goals. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the event. Olivia, Vlad, back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Nina. I cannot add more, just to join your words and say that we at Reply here are 100% customer centric, and we are trying even more to be 100% customer centric. But let's proceed and let's talk now about the AI. So as you all guys probably heard and from all the announcement that we made, AI is the central piece of this major Reply update. And basically, I can say that without exaggeration, that this is what makes Reply really the new Reply. So I am super excited to invite Anatol Kisil, Reply's general manager, to introduce you to Jason, our next generation AI SDR.
Hi guys, nice to meet you everyone. Even I cannot see you, but anyway. So today we will talk a little bit about our newest iteration of Jason AI SDR, what we can do with it, how to benefit from it, and so on, so on, so on. So I will show you a little bit of a product. So this is recorded earlier today. So what in a nutshell AI SDR is, it's step-by-step guidance and step-by-step copilot that give you ability to, at first, as you can see, like nail down your offering, your, in a way, messaging. So for example, what you can do, you can just type in your domain, or maybe you have multiple domains, you can do it for different agents, and AI SDR will pull all of the information from your website, kind of who you're targeting, what industry, how you help these companies, and for example, what your like kind of most recent reason for outreach or generating, let's say, outreach sequence or campaign. And then, for example, you can fine tune it a little bit. You see, for example, over here, hey, not only tech, but maybe recruiting as well as the industry. Also, maybe we don't know, like less news about you, what you launched, or what the reason for your outreach, and you can change that. And that would help further along the line to SDR to nail down both targeting and messaging. When I'm talking about targeting, it's from this point on, we also kind of try to figure out what audience will be the best fit for you in this particular case. And we would kind of grab this information, put this into our proprietary tag for contact and data search. And as you can see over here, I edited it a little bit, and we'll see, we'll really figure it out. Hey, Reply probably target customers in the United States and Europe. We target, let's say, information services, professional services, technology, what kind of function within the organization, what kind of titles or seniority within this organization will be a good fit. And you can very quickly see a preview, let's say, a couple of contacts that we will the kind of AI SDR will look and research for you. And also you can see a coverage. So you can see, for example, here in this case, we have like information about like 35,000 companies, for example. Right here, you can like nail down, okay, I will add another industry, software development. Probably I change a little bit company size if we missed something. And I want only like high-level decision makers, not like rank and file, so I removed specialist. And then I can see that essentially the target search became smaller a little bit. I've decided to target only United States, so preview looks good. It's spot on in its US, it's manager or director level. Let's see what the information we have. So we right now in like very step-by-step simple experience of nailing down, hey, what for this particular case, for this particular sequence that we're creating right now with AI SDR will be. Okay, it seems I'm quite happy for this particular audience. So we can move to the next step. And over here, we already have generated sequence for you. For now, it's like email only sequence, and then you can add other channels because replies, a multi-channel platform. So we have like LinkedIn, SMS, WhatsApp, calling, all of that stuff. But you can see already that like the text uses our like latest innovation, like spin text. It uses the reason for outreach we're targeting specifically because we launched new products. So I just double check the text. For me, it looks okay. Maybe I want to change something. Maybe I want to add like additional information. Like it's very easy to do. So right now we're still in this like setup stage, and I want to add, for example, one channel, and I would do like connection request on LinkedIn. In reply, you can set up it to do both ways. So you can set up it that would do it like fully automatic, or you can do it like in manual mode. For example, we are Chrome extension. If you more conscious about automation on social network. So as you can see, I just quickly redirected it, changed the delay a little bit, and we're ready to move to the next step. Yeah, double check the like follow-ups. Follow-up seems all okay. That's something that I would write, for example. Okay, so we get over here and we can see that, for example, I selected like automation, but LinkedIn account not connected. I can do this later. So like, I just want to start like quicker. Vlad already talked today about our personalization. At this stage, you can set up, for example, the case for personalization or leave it for later. It's not really critical. It's just important that like personalization is like part of this setup that you, for example, can set up it, but in a way how AI SDR that we're launching right now works, it relies on very accurate data. And to get this very accurate data, let me pause right here. To get this very accurate data, we do like real-time research for that. So we check in multiple sources, we check in social networks, we check in will the person still work in this company, and we double check, for example, for very high quality emails. So like with bounce rates like expected lower than 5%. So 2 to 5% will be kind of sweet spot. And what we're doing is essentially we're doing it in live, so we're doing it in real time, and you would see it once we're like finishing like setup in SDR, it would instantly like start researching this data according to the settings kind of that we set up with you during this process. And because of that, the experience is tailored that you like find this audience, you look at this data, you're like, hey, this is exactly what I want, and then you would go and personalize the stuff. So you can select a case for personalization at this stage, or do it later. Like in a big world, it doesn't matter. What's important, you can do it. You can personalize. Over here at this stage, we can set up for SDR how we handle responses, because it also handle, for example, email replies in our inbox. If someone replied to you, it can do either kind of copilot mode. So, for example, it can create a draft. You then look at this draft, you change it a little bit, and you would answer. Or you can do it like full autopilot mode. If, for example, you give like a little bit more context, so it can handle like most cases. And it also would be able, right in inbox, to, for example, book meetings for you. As you can see right here, we can set up that it could be either reply booking service, or you can use any other service. You can use Calendly, you can use Chili Pepper. It's actually up to you what you would use. But during this reply handling phase, AI would look at the text, look at the intent, and if someone says, hey, yeah, I want to jump on a call, it would either like show our calendar booking, or it like provides third-party link for that. So right now, we like finishing like initial setup of like AI SDR agent, and in reply you can create pretty much as many as you want of this AI SDR agents. We will kind of in our plans will only limit the actual sending volume. And you also can see that the same kind of parameters of it that we set during like initial setup phase, you can change at any given time later on. So what's right now this evergreen mode? So this evergreen mode, it's essentially will make sure that we would search for this data, we would top up the sequence. At first, we would find like 100 contacts, and then once the sequence go out, and for example, ASDR handling responses, etc., once you exhaust this audience, we would automatically, like next day, we will add another like number of contacts, like another 100 contacts. Once you go through this, we add another, and it always done like in real time, so we do not store it like previously. So we always like your new batch for the next day, research it like this morning. So it's data always fresh, it's always revalidated, and it always matches the like target audience you want to target. So you can see a check, everything kind of in line, handle replies set up, kind of, we would start searching for it. For in terms of timing, let me check. Yeah, so in terms of timing, it usually takes us between 50 and like 40 minutes to find like 100 contacts. So I give you an example from one of our agents earlier. So for example, over here, we already like researched the audience. We already, as you can see, like fill the pipeline for this audience. So the information, so the names, the emails, the sending provider, we already found created accounts correlated with this contact. We figure out company size, industry titles, where they are. I'm just double checking these kind of decision makers. So for this particular sequence, I believe it was like director VP levels on like marketing side that we mostly targeted. So you can see it's mostly like global marketing director, director of demand generation, that type of people. And also I want to make sure that we kind of nail down in terms of location. So is it like all United States? Yeah, it seems like audience, like for me, for the sequence will be spot on. And so I'm quite happy with it. So that's kind of example of how AI SDR researches for data and then like constantly top up your outreach. And then kind of each agent with each purpose, with each sequence and with each specific audience that would tailor it. It's kind of like envelop in one sequence, and you do as many as you need of them. So you can target different audiences, you can target different locations. In terms of coverage, we pretty much cover everything that you would see on social network that you would work every day. So it's not only like US, UK only. We have like LATAM data, we have Europe data. So it's kind of next iteration how we want like outreach to work. As you can see, in pretty much 10 minutes, we've gone through the full pipeline with some tweaks like left and right. We created it, we started it, we already get audience in under an hour, and we can start like sending out. So we do not need to spend like hours or days on researching data, working with copy. So all of that in one package. Also, another thing that I wanted to show you is, for example, how later on, let me share my screen, how later on would, for example, answers in inbox would work. So this is our product. So in inbox, you would see like all of this category that we automatically set up with AI, and then you would have like AI drafts. And depending on, for example, is it kind of copilot or autopilot mode. So in autopilot, we would do this all automatically. We would just create this message and send it out. In copilot mode, it is just generated as a draft in inbox. You can see like whole history of the conversation. You can see, is it like good in terms of context, maybe change something and send it out. Like already, like this feature already quite mature. So there is a lot of like current customers who use this, and it's kind of well loved. But we will kind of tie together all of these pieces that we have in terms of data, generating sequences, personalization, response and handling together in one agent that can do it for you, for example, for your purpose, for your audience, pretty much on autopilot. And that's probably it for me. Thank you guys for listening.
Anatol, thank you so much. However, I would like to hold you for one another minute, just to reiterate on the components of AI SDR agents, so-called Jason. Like there are 5 components. Would you like them to cover?
Yeah, so pretty much we've gone like visually through all of them, like step by step anyway. So you've already seen how we're working with ICP, how we're deducting kind of parameters of it, how we're previewing audience. You've seen how we can generate sequences, how you can like edit it. We can personalize pretty much each contact. Difference kind of. There is a lot of personalization solutions, for example, on the market. One kind of difference with our personalization, it's you can do it in bulk. So or all in reply kind of tune it to the automation. So what you can do, for example, once you get this audience, you can go into preview in our like sequence or AI SDR sequence and just select like all contacts, a bunch of them, like 10, 50, 100, 200, no matter how, and personalize and batch. And then you kind of look at the results. If you're happy or not, if you're happy, you kind of go on. If not, you can change something. But that's kind of the difference. So sometimes personalization also can be tedious process where you need to do it one by one. If you're happy, for example, with our case, you can do for a bunch of contacts like at a time. We use the same data that we use in like for nailing audience to get the information needed for personalization. You already seen kind of how our responses handling working, and going forward, we're also planning to expand it a little bit. So later today, you will see a glimpse of our new product. Olivia will present it, and there is this concept where we can kind of push an AI batch of information and it learn from it. So AI SDR will be next in line to get this technology. So we will be able to train like our response generator essentially on much bigger stack of data. That's what's coming up front. That's pretty much it. So it's kind of easy to start, easy to play with. So I would encourage everyone who want to start using SDR, do it. Like we truly believe that like it's really streamlined outreach process, because lately it became, in our opinion, unnecessary complicated. Olivia?
Thank you, Anatol. Thank you so much. And we're moving forward with our next block, and the next block is for email deliverability. Ensuring your emails reach the right inbox is critical, and I'm excited to invite Olga Zamyatina, our deliverability team leader, who will discuss the advanced deliverability toolkit included in the new reply platform. Olga, back to you.
Hello, everyone, and happy to see you. Okay, let's start. Deliverability is a crucial factor when selecting an email automation tool. Achieving optimal deliverability is like playing a continuous game of catch up with mail providers and spam filters. You improve spam detection, they improve spam detection, you improve your outreach. You improve your inbox placement for cold mailings, and they develop better filtering system, making them more and more complicated each year. So something that actually happened back in February and March when Google and Yahoo announced their updates. So this leads us to clear understanding that deliverability is formed by multiple factors, and because of this, it becomes a super complicated thing. Even the word deliverability itself is tricky to spell. Complex issues require complex solutions, and we've been working hard on developing a toolkit to ease your process of building and monitoring your outreach to get better results. Today, my main aim is to show you how Reply can assist you with difficulties that any email person can face, either you are an experienced one or a newbie. I've grouped these features into several semantic blocks. So the first thing first, you will need to prepare your domain by doing email health check and email warm-up. When you are ready with your domain setup, it's time to tune Reply. So we can use custom tracking domains, random email delays, and ramp up unique opt-out text, email validation, everything of this. And you have started the race, and now it's time to check the dashboard. So advanced reporting and email service providers detection and Google Postmaster integrations are here to help. Be quicker than circumstances. Adjust your sending patterns by using inbox rotation, ESP and email providers matching, custom fields, global block list, and liquid syntax and syntax. Okay, so domain preparation is similar to building a ground for your future house. The more solid foundation you construct, the more reliable your house eventually will be. So 2 pillars of any future outreach is email authentication and email warm-up. When purchasing a domain and email service, you will need to authenticate your mail provider to send emails on behalf of your domain. There are some typical questions about domain setup, like, is this mandatory? Well, actually, yes. But can I send without it? You can, but you risk. What percentage of email typically will be placed into spam without email authentication? Well, you can slip to inbox, but do you want to test your luck? How long can you live your life without a passport or a driving license? Email Health Check tool is designed to assist you with checking your domain setup. How many times did you check up on your domain? How many of you still didn't complete your email authentication process? So it's time to think about it. If you struggle to understand how to fix your domain, just click on Contact Us button and you will be immediately transferred to our deliverability team, and we will be more than happy to help you. Here, you see some examples of how it works. On this slide, you can see an example with DMARC issue and domain age notification. Domain age will remind you to pay extra attention to domain preparation and not to be in a hurry when you have a new domain. And I know you're willing to start outreach yesterday. And here is the example of a properly configured domain, which means that no further actions needed. Days when you need to find friends who will open and reply to your mails are gone. Mail Toaster is a tool that has already found for you a community to help you with it. And you are the part of this community. So the tool automatically exchanges emails between you and other people who need to build their sending reputation, and thus you help each other. Why and when should you use warm-up? To build and restore your sending reputation. When to use it? When having a new domain, when having a compromised domain, and maintaining your current domain, or adding a new mailbox. I'm going to show you a short video of the configuration. It's really short and quick. Configure your profile, and so here is the process of how you connect your email account. So you basically enter your email address, your app passwords, you check your connectivity, and you're here to go. Configure your profile in your pub mode, decide if you want to use your templates or generated ones, and you're ready to go. So for those who, you can actually, here you can come back to the settings page and you can change initial settings that you have configured before. For those who don't want to be flooded with incoming emails from other people, you are very welcome to use the inbox filtering. And you are ready to start. So warm-up is a very good thing to do when you use it wisely and and to maintain your sender reputation. Let me switch to another slide. Okay, so let's go next. Now let's speak about the smooth start. Reply is your orchestra, so tune it to ease your overture of your outreach symphony. Begin with setting up your daily limits. Don't just dive from the cliff. Use ramp up mode to start with low volumes and automatically increase your sending capacity each day without any need to log in and adjust your limits manually. Randomize your email delay, and it will and your messaging will look a bit less automated. Don't forget to give your recipients a very clear way to opt out. We have implemented a broad variety of different opt-out texts depending on your conversational style. Friendly or business, you'll quickly find the one that suits your needs best. Custom tracking. Setting up custom tracking to personalize your tracking links and avoid using links that other customers do. Moreover, matching your tracking links with your sending domains, it looks more trustworthy for your mail providers. And do not forget to use email validation to clean your list in order to protect your domain reputation. Mail providers watch whom you send. If you shoot out tons of emails to invalid prospects, you will be punished. Inbuilt email validation tool allows you to perform this cleaning in-house without any extra efforts. We balance time and quality so you can get reliable results with a comfortable timing. And no need to remove invalid prospects. Will automatically stop sending emails to them so that you are safe. And speaking about bounces, it's highly important to constantly check them. We help you doing it inside replies so you don't have to dig into your mailbox. Analyze your bounce codes right inside your account in Prospects Activity tab, but before, please enable this option in email settings. Now that you have started, it's super important to keep an eye on your success. Use powerful email analytics to check your statistics per team or agency members, email account sequence. This deep analysis will help you to identify the root of the issues at the very beginning and react accordingly. Don't forget to check recipients of which mail providers open your mails best by using provider column at people page. Your inbox placement is not the same for all mail providers, and this feature reveals the mystery of recipients. By using a couple of filters, you'll see if one or another group is really opening your emails. Remember Google updates I've mentioned at the very beginning. One of the pain points they have mentioned is spam complaint rate. So your reputation directly depends on how often people mark your emails as spam. And this is something that you really need to pay attention to. Integration with Google Postmaster gives you access to monitor your stats directly from reply. Connect your email account and don't forget to open this page from time to time. Information about spam rate indicates risks of spam issues, plus it shows that you are doing something wrong if there are too many complaints. Flexibility is the main tool to conduct the orchestra of your outreach. This is a popular opinion that Gmail delivers better to Gmail and Outlook to Outlook. No sooner said than done. ESP Matching Provider feature is here to automate this process. As you have noticed, I have connected several mailboxes to one sequence. This option is called inbox rotation. So inbox rotation gives you a possibility to add several emails to one sequence and to easily rotate them if needed. But use it wisely. Add A/B testing for your sequences. Create highly personalized emails to look less automated. Global block list, such a simple but definitely useful feature. Secure your outreach by locking unwanted prospects in global block list, and your emails will never reach people who don't want them to see. So let's move to the feature that will assist you with personalization. I'm going to speak about advanced variables and custom fields, but let's start with custom fields first. You can create plenty of custom fields for your prospects and fulfill them with additional information or special text that you would like to send specifically to this person. First, you will need to go to Settings to Contacts tab, and here you can create your custom fields. You can use either text option or numeric format of your fields. After that, you will find those fields in your prospects card at the very bottom, where you can add all the needed information. And when creating step, you can add those fields as variables into your template. And the last thing I want to speak about is advanced variables. So advanced type variables allow you to work with conditions, date, and fallbacks. You can combine variables and use them as conditions. So conditional variables. You can use them to tailor your mail templates based on specific conditions that are present in the if-else format. Dates variables. They allow you to work with dates and input different text depending on date. And fallback variables. If you don't have enough data about some context, a fallback variable will return a variable or substitute it with text expressions where the variable is empty. So let's sum up. Yes, deliverability is a tricky thing and you are always at risk. We are here to make your outreach journey as simple as possible with our deliverability toolkit. That's all from my side, ladies.
Olga, thank you so much. I think that with the all email deliverability updates that you covered, I think that everyone has the perception that we really take it seriously and we have implemented everything to make sure the emails land in the inbox. Thank you so much. And we have a few technical questions in the chat, so team, please address them and we move forward. Our next block is for I can say the most unexpected product update. And I'm super excited to cover it today myself. And we will talk about the AI chat. AI chat by Reply. Well, what is that? Why Reply decided to go a little bit inbound, having such extensive outbound expertise? Well, we realized that we talk with a lot of customers and we realize that outbound is a powerful channel, but a lot of companies also rely on inbound. Both outbound and inbound efforts result in leads, whether sales leads or product leads, but these are leads. And when marketing and sales teams are aligned, we are very much alike. So in order to grow business, we need to generate as many leads as possible. This is why we decided to go inbound and build AI chat. The first sales-trained AI chatbot, AI native chatbot with video avatars. Let's just first cover, let's do an overview of those key components of AI chat that we have in Reply. Number one, what makes AI chat different from, well, kind of a lot other chatbots on the market is that a part of it is trained for sales purposes, it also has goals. So imagine that you have a virtual sales representative in the chat that knows what you actually need to receive from this chat, whether that's a product registration if you have a powerful product-led motion, or if that's a book a demo call to action if you want to fill in the pipeline of your sales team. Or, for instance, if you want to get additional contact information of the person and get those contacts to the CRM system. Whatever your goal is, AI chat knows that, and once the goal is set up, AI chat will build the conversation in a way to achieve this goal, to convert website traffic into qualified leads. Well, how to do that in the right way? Knowledge-based integration, that's the answer. AI chat actually knows everything about your products, about your offer, about your discounts, about your positioning, about your messages, your tone of voice, whatever you have. You can simply put it into the chat and AI chatbots will learn from this knowledge base. The third part, video avatars. We have an integration with HeyGen. I would say the market leader for AI avatars. And once you have the account in HeyGen, you can connect your account and use the avatar, your avatar, or any other avatars that are available in the HeyGen. Or create as many avatars as you need to put them in the chat. And I will show it on the demo how it looks. Then the conversational AI. Well, I covered that just a little bit. Again, knowing the goal, AI chat will push the conversation through the sales funnel. Well, it will answer the questions, but it will ask the questions also. Well, do you want to learn more? Let me help you to book a demo and stuff like that. In chat meeting booking, we decided that the experience should be very, very simple. Why we need to, open some other interfaces if we can help a contact book meeting right in the chat. Amazing experience and already there. Integration with reply sequences. That was our goal, not just to build a inbound product, but also to connect it with the outbound reply. Once you have your contacts saved in AI chat, you can push them to reply sequences. Well, for instance, the use case can be here if the contact is not ready to book a call. Well, you can push this contact to a sequence so that reply will nurture this contact. Well, actually, it will help you to keep in touch. And right now, give me a second, I will switch to a present mode to share the actual AI chat interface. I hope that you can see my screen good right now. I mean, everything is super clear, no blur and stuff like that. And this is the interface of AI chat. Let's dive into what we have here. So the goals, as I already covered, right in front of you. So for this specific chat, we have set up a started trial goal. If I switch to a testing mode like this, you will see, well, actually a video avatar. And in the chat, there will be even a pin button sign up here. Again, we have pin call to action, but AI chat will lead the discussion in a way to convince a visitor to try the product. If we switch to a demo button, again, pin the button here, and let's do a quick switch. I have a book a meeting button here. So I just want to quickly showcase this experience of booking a demo right in the chat. Less steps, more information. So we believe that it will be truly a ground-changing experience. And also, let's say I want to book a call tomorrow, 1 p.m. Kyiv time, and voila, meeting is there. The knowledge base I already covered. Well, it works on 2 levels. First, you have the ability to connect the knowledge base with everything that you have in your company in the interface, and then train different chats on different knowledge bases. So let's say you have different teams like sales team, business development team, marketing team, and they use different website pages with different goals. So you can connect even different knowledge bases to different chats to make sure that those AI chatbots are fully equipped with all the information to help achieve the goal. Getting back to AI chat, on basically what I also want to cover here is what you can connect to knowledge base. Well, it actually can be anything. It can be PDFs and doc files. Like here, I've included our PDF reply for startups. You can also connect any URL that you have. It can be a support section, a website page, you name it. It can be even an FAQ, like you can provide a question and answer if you know the frequently asked questions in your company. And finally, as I mentioned, connect this specific knowledge base to a specific chatbot. But let's move forward with the chatbots and the great stuff, AI avatar. So basically, I want to show you how it looks on different website pages. So this is our new main page. We actually launched it on this Monday. And right here, give us a second. I think that's a issue connected with the live stream. So just it takes much less time usually. but here is the experience. So, and here we go. Okay, let me probably open the other page. And for this page, we have, okay, it just takes time. Okay, yeah, so this lovely man here. So, and you can change those avatars. When we did the first minor chats, we used my AI avatar, and that was truly convenient way because, well, there are people who know me personally, and when I can appear, like in the state of AI avatar, when I can appear in a chat and well personally communicate with people who I probably can know, this is really different experience, different level of experience. But let's return to AI chat and connect to sequences. As I already mentioned, ability to connect those contacts who are not ready to convert with the cold outreach sequence is something that truly stands apart the new reply. Well, you have the two systems connected, inbound and outbound. And for this experience, I can select any sequence that for this specific chatbot, I can select any sequence here. I can select a step and save it. And my contacts will be pushed to the sequence. So again, I know the purpose of a specific chatbot. I know the goal of this chatbot, and I can assume, like, just the best sequence to push these contacts to. And finalizing here, since this is an AI native chatbot, we have, well, I think this is the most exciting part that again stands makes it stand apart, is that you can customize the tone of voice and make it make sure it matches your brand voice. The response length, well, it can be short, it can be middle, long. The bot's tone of voice you can select from formal and professional or empathetic and supportive. It also can use the context that you provided from the knowledge base, or you can expand this option and allow chatbots use the knowledge of ChatGPT. Well, there are some cases that knowledge base is not, so this one will be a better option. Set up bots role, actually. So we have a few available here, so you can check what's the best works for your specific case. Company business offer, company values, everything that will help chatbot talk on behalf of your company. And finalizing here, I would like to go to website inbox and just showcase another exciting feature that, give me a second. Well, since AI is really powerful feature, I can say for like not something really like a basement, it allows us to unblock multiple languages. So basically, if someone is asking, like in this specific case, is asking in French, chatbot will be answering in the specific language. And it can be any other language available in ChatGPT. So actually, it will help you to communicate in one language with your audience. This is probably the most exciting things that I want to cover today about the AI chat. Let me a second to stop sharing and get back to you. So let me check. I see that there are a lot of comments in the chat. Okay. Again, if you have any questions about everything that we're showcasing today, feel free to ask questions and our team will be responding promptly in the chat. But let's move forward and with the Agency Growth Hub. For sales and lead generation agencies, we've got something special. George Vitko, our Director of Partnerships, will introduce the all-new Agency Growth Hub. George, mic to you.
All right, thanks, Olivia. Thanks for the presentation. Exciting stuff for the AI chat and AI SDR.
Hi, everyone. My role here at Reply is partnerships, and part of our partnerships is working with agencies. To give you a bit of context, ever since we launched Reply, just as a company, as a product in general, almost 10 years ago, we always kept hearing from sales agencies, SDR agencies, meeting booking agencies, whatever they call themselves, but companies that helped other companies with their outbound sales effort. We always kept hearing that they loved automation, but they kind of had a specific set of requirements always to make their lives a little bit easier. And we are proud to say that Reply was one of the, if not the first, agency-centric sales engagement system. And that's been the case for a few years already. So that's not news. But today I wanted to talk about how Reply's agency edition is evolving, what we're doing, and what's coming next, what's new in that world. We're going to get a little bit more technical, but not too much. So don't worry. But we are going to start with, let me start sharing some of the slides here. 1 second. Oh yeah, I am sharing them. Let's start with just general. What is Reply for Agencies? Reply for Agencies is a separate set of features, functionality, and also pricing plans that are tailored specifically for agencies. The problems that those agencies came to us over the years included things like, hey, we want to manage multiple clients. We don't want to jump between accounts. We have 100 different clients. That's just a hassle having to log in and log out into 100 different accounts on a daily basis. That meant no customization for each client. So let's say one client requires me to run a LinkedIn campaign for them. The other one only needs email. The third one needs, let's say, a combination of all of the above. It meant that multiple clients required multiple different tools. And we kind of solved that as well. So instead of having to buy a whole stack of, 5 different solutions, from email automation to LinkedIn automation to warm up to everything else, agencies wanted to have something in one place that's easy to navigate and easy to manage. And one other kind of drawback of typical sales engagement solutions at that time was also limitations in general, like limited context storage, and that meant having to handle limits by doing workarounds, by having to download a list, remove it from the system, then upload a new list in order to again stay away from trouble with the system that they're using, that they're paying money to. So we're solving that with again, Reply for Agencies, where all of your clients can be managed in one place. We do have the concept of a client, which is different from, let's say, the concept of a user. So you can encapsulate all of the sequences, contacts, team members, your team members, customers, team members into one entity and call it a client and manage it in one convenient kind of UI that's siloed and separate and independent from all other clients. So that was kind of the prerequisite. We need to have an agency environment for multi-tenant, multi-user kind of usage, but also keep things very separate and siloed from each other, because that's important, because agencies do not want to mix things together because those are different clients. The next part is roles and permissions. For years, we've been hearing that agencies wanted to have a different set of roles and permission sets that they want to assign to their team members, and internally and externally. Internally, they might have, let's say, an SDR that is only allowed to do phone calls and nothing else. Or they have an SDR that's allowed to do everything: phone calls, LinkedIn, email, and all of the other outreach on behalf of their client, but they want to limit those activities only to this one client, but not 10 other clients. So we're solving that with roles and permissions. It's very flexible and super granular what you can achieve and what you can allow different people logging into the system to do or see. So again, that applies to internal team members and maybe external as well. So you can create a role, call it a client, and give that client the permission to manage everything. Or maybe not manage everything, but only to give, you want to give them access to view things, which is mostly the case. Most common request is, hey, I want to give my client visibility into what my how my campaigns are doing, what kind of open rates, reply rates they're getting. So I want to give visibility for my client, but not let them mess things up and edit any campaigns. So you can do that with roles and permissions. So again, that's evolving. We're constantly adding new specific roles, specific permissions. And again, it's very, very detailed and very granular. I encourage everyone who's interested in checking the agency version to log in, talk to us, request the agency version, and we're going to be happy to show it to you and walk you through it. It's pretty advanced stuff. And the third one is agencies have always wanted a dedicated analytics entity in addition to the standard stuff that everybody else is doing, things like open rates, reply rates, interested, not interested, how my emails are performing, how my LinkedIn messages are performing. All of that we do have. As you guys may know, we have tons of advanced and very easy to read, but also very advanced and granular dashboards. But in addition to that, we also have an agency dashboard. What is an agency dashboard? That's a dashboard that combines everything that agencies typically care about that they want to convey to their customers as a result of their activity. With an agency dashboard, you have visibility into specific targets. First of all, you can set those targets. You can set your KPIs, as we call them in our UI. And you can then see how you're tracking towards that goal. How many, let's say, meetings I have booked for my clients throughout the month or throughout whatever period of time that you want to set. How many prospects have I contacted? How many interested responses have I received? So you can set that KPI as your kind of North Star and see how you're tracking towards that, which again helps you, the agency, to convey the efficiency of your service to your customers. So again, agency dashboard, super popular with our agencies in general, just agencies that are using Reply for their outreach. And the last but not least, I don't have a separate slide for this, but another big pain point has always been dedicated deliverability assistance / support for agencies. I'm mentioning it separately from everything else and from the deliverability stuff that my colleague Olga has covered today, because agencies again have a very specific use case, and which means they typically use a lot of domains, high volume sending, sometimes very high client turnover. Clients come and go, so that comes with its own challenges, and we try to cover that and support that in the form of our assistance, ongoing kind of consulting support, which means that you don't have to waste too much time making mistakes and then fixing those mistakes with the domain reputation. Now, let's move on to the fun part, which is not to say this wasn't fun, but here's what's going to be new, what we're launching with this big update, along with the AI chat and AI SDR. We're launching new volume plans. This is the reality of the sales engagement market in general, in 2024 in general. As you guys may know, the reality of email outreach has changed dramatically. It's probably been the biggest change over the past, 9 years in my experience, meaning and everybody's talking about this. This is not just reply. You can go on LinkedIn, type, new email outreach, new reality of email outreach, or something along those lines, and you will most definitely find posts from email experts, from outreach experts that are talking about the same thing. Email outreach is no longer the same as it was even a few months ago, which means you have to send. You still want to scale. So how do you scale? You don't want to send too many messages from a single mailbox. You want to maximize the number of mailboxes, but send less emails from each and every one of them. That's just one thing you want to do. There's probably 10 other recommendations, but this one is crucial. So in order to support that and meet that requirement, we have introduced volume plans. So no longer you as an agency, you have to worry about how many clients you're creating in the system, how many users you're adding to the system. And again, users could be your internal team members, your SDRs, or it could be external team members like representatives from your customer that you want to let in the system and show them something. So you no longer have to pay for the ability to create those users. And the key one is unlimited mailboxes. You no longer have to worry about how many mailboxes you're creating across all of your clients, and you can be certain that you're not gonna run into like unexpected surprises with your monthly bill because you've added more mailboxes throughout the month that you expected. Another thing that's new, which is kind of related to the previous point, is so now we support unlimited mailboxes. What does that mean? How can we make it easier for customers to connect multiple mailboxes? So it's been a trend over the past year or so with new email providers popping up that are specifically focused on this use case for agencies, primarily for agencies, which is these email infrastructure providers allow you to generate a multitude of mailboxes and quickly connect them to systems for email outreach. And now we support that. We, in addition to adding your mailbox manually through SMTP, IMAP, or a single click via Google or Outlook, now you can just upload a list with all of your mailboxes because you got them from a vendor that gives you, let's say, 100 different mailboxes with one file. Saves you a ton of time, and it's been high on our priority list for agencies, and we finally delivered. We support CSV upload. If you're more technical, if you want to automate that process completely, you can connect via API and send your mailboxes to us via API. Or if you're a customer of one of those vendors, Inframail, Mission Inbox, Mailreef, Inbox Automate, you can pretty much get their file in the format that Reply supports and upload it to Reply with just 1 or 2 clicks. It doesn't take too much time. Here, I wanted to quickly share a quick video that one of these integration partners have provided, where shout out to Mike from Michael. I don't want to mess up the name, from Mailreef. So Mike is showing here how Mailreef is integrating via API and allows the customer to send a bunch of their mailboxes that Mailreef provides with a quick integration, direct integration with Mailreef. So what he's showing here is you just go to Reply, copy and paste your API key provided in Mailreef, and you can do so any number of times, especially if you're an agency. You can connect multiple API keys to the same Mailreef account if you have multiple clients. And the moment you're creating a bunch of new mailboxes in Mailreef, through that direct integration, you don't need to do anything else. They will show up automatically. They will, he's showing here how to create quickly a mailbox or a bunch of mailboxes. That's basically their product. They're allowing you to procure, let's say, again, 10, 20, 100 different mailboxes for cold outreach. And then they will automatically show up in Reply. Everything is set up properly. You don't need to provide any other credentials. It works like magic. It works in seconds, and it works very well. So again, shout out to MailReef. And Mike has been a pleasure to work with providing this integration. And other vendors, again, they're all supporting the CSV method, and API upload is also coming to those other vendors as well via direct integration. All right, moving on. Yeah, let's just quickly. Yeah, he didn't show the email accounts, but the key result here is if you go to email accounts, once this process is done, you will see all of those email accounts created in MailReef. They already show up in Reply. Moving on, going back to the presentation. This is the more technical stuff that I was mentioning in the beginning. We're introducing new API endpoints. The reason we decided to present it here because agencies have been the primary kind of use case for these API endpoints. What I'm talking about is Reply has always offered API endpoints in order to interact with Reply sequences for advanced usage, for creating certain automated workflows that don't require the agency to even log into Reply and do stuff in the UI. So we've always had the API. And again, for advanced users, for advanced agencies or bigger agencies that have very complicated workflows, this has been a huge time saver. But what we're also introducing with this launch is we're launching a couple of new endpoints that are pretty key to enhancing that experience and making it pretty much fully automated. What we're talking about is API endpoints that allow you to create a Reply user account and to add an email ID to a sender mailbox into that user account, which we didn't have before. Now we do. So what that allows you to do as an agency, or not even as an agency, if you are technical, if you have a development team, if you want to incorporate Reply, interacting with Reply, but incorporate it into a different UI. Let's say you want to productize your service as an agency. You want to let your customers into your product, and you want them to, let's say, start creating their own sequences in your UI. You can now pretty much, we can make it happen with the new endpoints. Again, creating Reply users, adding email accounts to those users, and then managing all of those sequences programmatically through integration is possible. So which means you can pretty much create your version of sales automation with your UI, your design language, your everything, but let Reply do the heavy lifting and send your campaigns and do the whole randomization, all of the secret sauce that Reply sequences are known for, that allow you to get high deliverability, good open rates, good reply rates. You don't need to worry about any of that because Reply is doing the heavy lifting. And white label, just a quick mention of the white label. We are now officially offering white labeling Reply as a done for you service. So again, whether you're an agency or maybe not even an agency, but agencies have been the primary target for this, we can create a custom version of Reply under your brand. And if you're one of those agencies that have grown and have evolved into a more productized type of service, if you want to take one step further and offer your customers sales engagement platform under your brand, we can do it for you as well. So talk to us, email me at george@reply.io, and we're happy to talk about that. Last thing from me today is with agencies, we have been working closely on multiple levels, not just with agency account, but also we're trying to give back to our agencies. and not only to agencies, but also like individuals that are pretty much like an agency in one person. If you're an expert of any kind, if you're a consultant, if you're running outreach campaigns on behalf of somebody, or if you're just advising and training, let's say, a sales team, we want to help you stand out from the crowd. So we've launched the new Sales Experts Marketplace. We think that this is going to be pretty big and pretty useful for our partners. And I'm going to share my screen live right now for a second, just to show you, not to be focusing on just a screenshot, but I wanted to show it to you live. So what we have here, and to be fair, we've always had a version of a partner marketplace, but we're kind of revamping it and making it better, much better this time. So what we're doing is, first of all, we're incorporating more information, more identifiable, filterable information about each and every partner. Again, whether you're an agency as a business or whether you're an expert as an individual. So things like, what services are you offering? What countries, where are you located, or what countries you're working with? What type of a partner you are, agency or an expert? What exactly do you specialize, like what markets you're specializing in? What languages do you speak? So that's kind of simple things, but again, allow you to grow a little bit more granular into who you want to work with and what kind of customers you want to be exposed to. So that's one thing. But the second thing that's going to be new, in addition to just descriptions and logos, because everybody can do descriptions and logos, and a lot of companies have a certain version of a partner marketplace. But what we're doing is, having spoken with a lot of customers, we kind of understand their pain points in selecting partners to work with. We get those requests on a daily basis, and we hear more or less the same thing. It's nice to look at a bunch of logos or pictures of people with nice descriptions, but then the customer, I need to go through, let's say, 15 different options based on the descriptions that I read, and I need to talk to each and every one of them. So in order to help the customer and the partner at the same time, what we're doing is we're including a little bit more information in the form of 2 to 4 pieces of information in each listing. So number one, we're going to be including a short video that pretty much covers in 30 to 60 seconds what you do, who you are, and basically it allows, it's the key piece of information that allows the customer to go, oh, I hear this person or this company, they sound like they know what they're doing, I want to talk to them. So that's the main idea behind the videos. The second one is a bit of information, a bit of a document that we're going to be asking all partners to provide, something that you're comfortable sharing publicly, that again encapsulates your area of expertise, something that you would want people to see that proves your expertise. Something like my best practices, my recommendations, my checklist. What do you want to do when doing cold outreach? Something that, again, proves the point that you are the right person for performing the services that you are performing. We're going to be including a case study that allows customers to quickly check reviews from real companies, real businesses, which if they want to check more, they will be redirected to your website and check more case studies and reviews from other people. And for our what we call certified experts and friends of Reply, we're going to be including our webinars. We do a lot of content, as you may know, with our agency partners and our experts on different topics. So that's an ongoing initiative. And if we have spoken with you as a partner on our podcast, webinar, or whatever, we will also be including it in the package. So again, so the customer no longer has to go through 15, 20 different options. They can just go through, let's say, 3 top ones that they like, and again, speed up the process of picking the right partner, the right service provider, and then work with them. So with that, that's all from me. I wanted to give the mic back to Vlad and Olivia. Guys.
Thank you so much, George. Wow, what a day. That was just a glimpse of what the all-new Reply platform can do.
Yeah, I think it's a powerful suite for your cold outreach tools, including AI features and our commitment to customer support and all-in-one solution for sales agencies. And I might be biased, but I guess it's a wonderful platform for cold outreach.
And it becomes even more and more, even more and more effective, I can say so. Just to reiterate it once again, this is a sneak peek, like a overview of everything that we covered during this event. And I encourage everyone to try it, actually try the features, explore the features, and figure out what works for your specific business case. And feel free to share the feedback. Also, if you want to talk to us and learn more from our product experts about the specific aspects of this and that feature, feel free to scan the QR code on the right and book a meeting with us. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope that was inspiring and exciting. And stay tuned.
Take care.